Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Ready.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
On your screen, the PSP Network has made the travel out west to Glen Gymnasium here in Glen, North Dakota. Went through rain, snow, sunshine, tons of wind, but here we are in Glen. I'm Caden Sheen on the call alongside me, my good buddy as always, Anthony Vetter. And tonight we got the #1 team in the state of North Dakota in Central Mclean taking on the home team Glen Ullin-Hebron live on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. As always, Valvoline Instant Oil Change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change, typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Once again, find them online at VIOC.com. As you see, we got the #1 team in the state once again in the Cougars from Central Mclean, coming in at 9-0 on the season, playing game number 10. Still have yet to play a single game in their home gymnasium, which they are looking forward to here this Saturday. However, you can't look past the Glen Ullin-Hebron Bearcats as they are coming in with a 3-5 record. The Cougars come in head coached by Joey Anderson, and the Bearcats head coached by Laura Vogley.
Yeah, excited to be here, Caden. We rolled into town a little bit ago, about an hour ago, and we were fighting the elements a little bit with that wind to get here today, but excited to be in the Glen Ullin Gymnasium up high here, looking down at both of these teams with obviously when you invite in the number one team into your gym, you want to beat them, right? You want to pull off the upset. We saw that last year with Glen Ullin a few times where they were the Bearcats were close to pulling off a few of those upsets last year, and they have done it here before. So we're excited to be on this call. We got two very good teams with Central Mclean coming in averaging around 76 points a night and only allowing 41. So, I mean, they've been a tremendous team to start this season. And Glen Ullin, they were in the Mandan Holiday Tournament, so we were able to see them. They've played some good games, too. They've played some very good competition. You know, I look at one on their schedule. They lost to Ray, who has been a team ranked kind of right in there this year by 5 points early on in this year. So Glen Ullin is ready to go. They got those nice pants on, I see, and we're excited for this game tonight.
We'll go ahead and jump right into the current polls that came out on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, taking a look at the top 5 teams in the state. As I did mention, Central Mclean coming in at 9-0. Our Redeemers following in a close 2. They're coming in at 8-1 on the season. That one loss did come to Central Mclean. We got Hankinson, Ray, New Rockford, Cheyenne, and then Midway, Minto, and Wilton Wing receiving votes here on week 6 poll for Class B hoops. We're going to step aside, take a short break here on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Once again, find them online at VIOC.com.
Relax, spas, etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance hot tubs, and Michael Phelps swim spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
As we return to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, once again, this is your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins taking care of people. Local actually matters. Not to mention, this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change, typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We're going to go ahead and jump into our keys of the game, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to seal your heating and air game than Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155. So the keys of the game brought to you by Northern Plains, but as I like to call them, Vets Keys to the Game.
Yeah, so first for the #1 team, I just said control. I was kind of thinking of it last night. I said, when you're ranked #1, you got to just show up to every game, treat every game as a big game because people are coming after you. So control what you can control, come out, play your game, play the way that Central Mclean Cougars basketball has been playing all year, and you will be just fine. And on the flip side, to Glen Ullin, sitting at 3-5, I got them this year. So, you know, they've suffered some losses to some teams that I assume thought that they should have beat, but also they've won some games that they, were in, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to say transition tonight. The reason why I was looking, Glen Ullin doesn't play, Caden, that many people. So when you run kind of a shorter lineup, let's say, and you got, Glen Ullin, I'm not joking with you here, they got athletic kids all across the board that can flat out play and get up and down. So transition tonight is going to be huge for them. Can they get enough stops, push the ball in transition to get into their offense. I have a feeling that tonight is one of those games, if Central Mclean kind of slows it down, they're going to wear you down a little bit more. So Glen Ullin, that's what I'm just thinking. You got to get up and down. Let's get moving. I know you don't play very many people, but let's put some pressure on the Cougars tonight.
And it goes both ways. Neither teams really go that deep into their bench. So, I mean, for both teams, if you can kind of get into that track meet, it's kind of who's going to be in the best condition, who has had the best conditioning early on in this season.
Yeah, and we know how that goes, right, with conditioning is you start the season and you feel like you're out of shape and your coach is making you run crunchers up and down and you're doing all this stuff, right? And now you're into January, so getting in shape now, you're in pretty prime shape getting set as the season's getting close to coming into tournament time already.
It's starting to ramp up.
So yeah, it's the time where these games matter. Every game matters, and we're excited to see what's going to happen tonight.
You know, I wish we had done some conditioning before we got into rec hoops. Because after game number 3, I'm still hurting, and yeah, it's not ideal. We're going to step aside here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Those keys to the game brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Once again, call Dylan at 222-2155.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's the Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
As we return on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, once again, find them online at VIOC.com.
Yeah, Caden, I was just thinking right there, you know, looking at what our stats are here tonight, just a couple key players that I want to watch for here tonight for my first time, our first time calling these guys. First for the home team, the guy that stands out to me is the 6-foot senior Jackson Roll, averaging 18 points. 18 points I got him, 5 rebounds. So he's a kid that can flat out score the basketball. They also got 2 other guys with Ryan Schneider and Reed Schneider that those are kind of their big 3. They're all averaging over 10 points a game. So you're getting 38, 40 points a night from those 3. So tonight they're going to have their hands full. And on the other side, Aiden Hansen this year has been tremendous. The 6'4" senior for Central Mclean, 21.5 points a night, 10 rebounds, 3 steals. And also what stands out to me, Caden, 6.6 assists a night they got him for. So he's flirting with a triple-double, you know, kind of every night. And he's the primary ball handler and just going to be fun to watch him. And do not disregard Ethan Hansen, Jay Sutley, Rittenbach, all these. I mean, they got a good, solid team here with the Central Mclean Cougars.
Yeah, big matchup I'm looking forward to watching here tonight. Like you said, Aiden Hansen flirting with that triple-double night in, night out. Tremendous player, truly one of the best players we have in Class B basketball. But I'm interested to see who Coach Vogley puts on Hansen to start out. Is it going to be Reed Schneider, Ryan Schneider? Which one? I mean, like you said, Reed has the size, 6'5", sophomore.
Yep.
He's a big kid. He can move, like you said. All these Glen Ullin-Hebron guys can move. They can flat out run.
Yep.
I'm very interested to see who Coach Vogley goes with on Aiden Hansen to start out.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just looking at some of the stuff that we had from doing games in the past, you know, Glen Ullin, they got a good cross-country program here, you know, so these kids can run. You know, they're in shape. They're ready for the challenge. And it's one of those things where I look at what Central Mclean has played this year. They beat our Redeemers, who was number 1 early on in the year. So what a win for them. They also beat Ray, and they beat Midway Minto. So the shock of what I was kind of looking when you were showing the polls there, Caden, Midway Minto on that poll, they're receiving votes right now along with Wilton Wing. And just for poll purposes, and I know it's the polls, Central Mclean beat them 84-55, and Midway Minto turned around and they beat Wilton Wing by a good number early on this year. And I know it's early, but it's proof, like we heard last night with Coach Brock Tietz at our Redeemers. It's open. Like, it's very balanced. You got to show up every night because it's competitive when the field is open like this. because the West Hope, Bishop Ryan's, you graduate a lot of kids that were top heavy. It's truly anybody's Division B tournament to win come the state basketball tournament later this year.
Go ahead and take a look on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. The schedule for this week, as you see, here we are tonight with Central Mclean and Glen Ullin-Hebron. We also got Stanley and Nedros, Legacy and Minot for hockey, and then you can see the remaining rest of the week going on. We're going to take a short break here on the Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show and be back after this short message.
Beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
As we return to Glen Ullin Gymnasium here in Glen Ullin, North Dakota. We're getting ready to get underway with our national anthem and starting lineups. You know what, Anthony? I'm loving this nest we have up here.
It's something that I remember when I was a kid at Bishop Ryan. We had a crow's nest, and then they took it down, obviously, which actually it would be really good if they had it because the gym gets pretty tight like in here. But this is pretty cool to be up in this crow's nest in this gymnasium here in Glen Ullin. And looks like, are we going to get a little saxophone? Or they had the pep band going, so I'm not sure. We got a little, looks like the choir kind of doing a little national anthem here tonight. But again, just excited to be here with kind of the history of Glen Ullin Rattlers, Hebron Brickmakers, and then Central Mclean, the co-op. You had Turtle Lake Mercer. I mean, we played them. We remember how it was when we played the Trojans. It was always a battle, with the Jacobs brothers there, and you can even just keep going back. And I remember when my brother made it to state, they played Cameron Mulzer, who was Mr. Basketball. So just good history with both of these schools, and excited.
We'll send it down for anthem.
School choir sings the Star-Spangled Banner.
We love our country and we love the national anthem. Well done. As we go ahead and transition on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show to our starting lineups here tonight. First for the visitors, the Central Mclean Cougars, once again head coached by Joey Anderson. We're going to have wearing number 2, a 6'1 junior, Jace Utley. A 6'1 senior wearing number 4, Bridger Riddenbach. A 6'1 senior wearing number 10, Ty McKeef. A 5'11 sophomore wearing number 13, Ethan Hansen. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Cougars is a 6'4 senior wearing number 22, Aiden Hansen. And on the other side for the Bearcats, we're going to have number 2, a 6'3 senior, Austin Miller. Number 4, a 5'11 senior in Ryan Schneider. Reed Schneider, he's a 6'5 sophomore wearing the number 5. Jackson Rolls, a 6-foot senior wearing number 10. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Bearcats is going to be Jackson Vogley wearing number 13, as he is a 6'1 senior.
Keep your eye out tonight, Kate, for Jace Utley, number 2 for the Cougars. You know, he's kind of one of those guys that you look at all his stats. He averages 3 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and 8 points. So he does a lot of everything for the Cougars. And on the opposite side, just someone to keep an eye out is Austin Miller, the point guard. Or he's not really the point guard, but he does a lot of duties here. He's 6'3", but Austin Miller right with that 7 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. So expect a big night for him as well. So it'll be a good game. They got the band going for the starting lineups for the home team here for the Bearcats. I love the energy with a little bit of the student section. Our game got moved up tonight to 6 o'clock. That's why we started a little early. For those sitting at home that might have been looking at the schedule, this was a 7 o'clock game, but I think the flu bug has been going around the locker room for Glen, and they were just saying we're just doing a varsity game tonight. So we're glad that we were able to get out here and get on the call.
As we step aside on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, we are just about ready to get opening tip underway. Once again, find them online at VIOC.com. Cougars in blue, Bearcats in white. We are ready to play some Class B hoops live from Glen, Ullin, North Dakota.
Got some good height tipping it off here with Hansen 6'4", Reed Schneider 6'5", sophomore. Let's get the show on the road. As
Cougars get the tip. We got Hansen with the ball. Cougars swinging around the top of the key. Not looking to attack quite yet. Looking to run their offense. It's Utley looking to drive. Kicks it off to McKeef. McKeef's first jump shot won't go. Good hustle by Vogley.
Great hustle there. Good hands.
Tip pass reach. Ryan Schneider able to come away with that one. So the Bearcats will get their first possession. Schneider had Schneider on the roll, just missed him. Vogley looking to go. Roll. He'll pull it from deep. He'll bury it for the first points of tonight.
Yeah, you see there that range. I didn't really get to cover on it too much early on in this game, but he's got some really good range. He shoots from deep a lot. Great shot there to get the scoring started.
Cougars to answer. That three-pointer is off by Riddenbach.
There
Roll.
he is again.
He'll let it fly again. That one won't go. Bearcats crashing the glass as Austin Miller able to clean that one up for 2.
Yeah, Austin Miller, 2 early rebounds, and defensive rebound down there and an offensive rebound there for the Bearcats, up 5-0 early on here, Caden.
Roll able to get a hand on that one and tip it. Hansen was able to recover. Looks like Riddenbach looking to drive. He'll dump it off. So Utley looks to cut on that one. Hansen, he'll pull the 3. That one won't go. Cougars battling. Now we got the Bearcats in there. Cougars rip it away. Looks like that was Riddenbach. Ethan Hansen thought about the 3. He'll take a one-dribble pull up in the middle. Won't go. Grab his miss. Cleans it up for 2.
Yeah, nice play there by Ethan Hansen, sticking with it, getting the offensive rebound, going right back up for the sophomore, that 6-foot sophomore.
Ryan Schneider gives it up to Vogley. Vogley defended by Ethan Hansen. Goes inside to Reed Schneider. Good defense
Was good
by
defense.
McKeith. Ethan Hansen looking to go. He'll get his second bucket to go.
Yeah, nice play there by Hansen. Again, just getting out in transition, getting an easy layup. Those are what you need tonight. Is we were saying transition for Glen Ullin, but right there, Central Mclean getting out and running.
Quick pull-up jumper for Ryan Schneider is good for 2.
Yeah, nice shot there by Schneider. Like we said earlier, Caden, they got scoring. They got 18, 13 from Reed Schneider, 10 a night from Ryan Schneider, so they got people that can score the ball.
Rittenbach with the ball on the wing. Takes the screen from Aiden Hansen, finds the roll. Good body control, good pass, and good finish by Aiden Hansen.
That was a very good pass by Rittenbach there. Just kind of waiting, play it out, get the roll, go into the cup. Nice play.
Vogley with the ball, he'll fire a 3. He'll find the bottom of the net. He's fired up after that one.
What a shot there. Just stepping in with confidence, kind of going up on the left side. Love to see that by Vogley.
We're going to get a foul on the play by the Cougars. Looks like to be a loose ball foul. Let's take a look at that three-pointer by Vogley one more time. Just stepping right into it.
The confidence, just being able to go up right away. Glen Ullin playing well. They got 10 points, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter.
Vogley looking to drive. He got Ethan Hansen moving. Good recovery by Ethan Hansen. Tips it out to Aiden. Aiden cross court pass to Utley. He thought about it. He'll hand it off to Ethan. Back to Utley. Looking to drive Rittenbach out in the wing with it. Put it up top to McKeith. McKeith, he'll let a three-pointer fly. That one's off rim. Rebounded by Ryan Schneider.
Remember to keep an eye on Bridger Rittenbach tonight. He hit about 60-some threes last season. He is a good three-point shooter from outside, and with kind of the soft pressure, Glen Ullin, I would like to see him get a couple open shots here.
Good pass inside. Pinned off the glass by Aiden Hansen. Cougars looking to push it. Hansen kick out, corner 3. Utley, that one won't go. Good box out down low by Ryan Schneider.
That was a very good play by Aiden Hansen. They're pinning it, bringing the ball down, finding the open Utley, just couldn't knock it down.
Well, good hands by Ethan Hansen. I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot here in this game.
Hansen's.
Aiden on the wing, defended by Roll. He gives it up, top to Rittenbach. Over to Ethan Hansen.
It's been a quick moving first quarter. Only one foul. Teams that don't play very deep, you know, you see that conditioning right now.
Inside for Rittenbach.
Yeah, Rittenbach, nice play there. Like I said, the possession before, happy to see him get in the scoring here. See if they can get a couple stops and extend and build a little run going into this.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Minot State University. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Schneider inside. That tough attempt won't go. Can't get the second chance opportunity either. And here come the Cougars. Hansen looking to drive, takes the bump and gets it to go for 2.
What a play there. Good body control by Hansen. I thought there was a block, but they did not call a blocking foul, just absorbs the contact. Good finish there.
Vogley at the top of the key, defended by Ethan Hansen. Takes a screen from Schneider. Vogley looking to drive on Ethan Hansen. Good hands by Ethan Hansen.
They got to travel there, Caden.
Take a look at this Ryan Family Dealership replay. Look at Aiden Hansen driving, takes the bump and gets it to go for 2. Ryan Family Dealership, your sponsor for all instant replays. For 50 years, Ryan has been a trusted name for car buyers in Western North Dakota. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Rittenbach's 3 won't go, sticks with it, and he cleans it up as the Cougars have their first lead of the night.
Yeah, Bridger Rittenbach, the last couple possessions, has got 4 points here, an assist, a rebound early on in this game.
Vogley with the ball in the block, gives it up to Roll. Roll back to Vogley. Inside to Schneider. Reed Schneider, this one is. Big man working down low, and he gets it to go for 2.
Good bucket by Reed. I love seeing that down low, just catching, giving you a little shoulder bump, and going right up, finishing over you.
Hansen thought about the 3. He'll drive, kick it out. Utley, wing 3. That one goes long. Rebounded by Ryan Schneider.
Yeah, Ryan Schneider, 2 rebounds here in this game. I got him 4. See if Glen Ullin kind of slows it down here to not get quite the last second shot. You got about a 6-second differential.
Vogley defended by Ethan Hansen. He's looking to drive. Got 2 guys in the air. Ryan Schneider. Nice little use of the ball fake as he's driving to the lane, and he's going to get fouled. Looks like that one's going to be on the ground. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. Rolls 3, won't go. Good extra effort down low by Austin Miller for the Bearcats, keeping that one alive.
Yeah, Austin Miller just working down there with the taller Aiden Hansen, was able to keep the possession alive for the Bearcats. See if they get an inbound play here or hold for the last.
Roll, he's looking to get the bucket. That one won't go. Rebounded by Ethan Hansen. 10 seconds to go on our BNC National Bank scoreboard here in quarter number 1. Corner 3, Ethan Hansen.
Yay, got it.
Ethan Hansen as the clock is winding down here in quarter number 1. Good pass, good ball movement, buries it. Cougars up top by 3.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Bearcats get the ball to start quarter number 2 here as the Central Mclean Cougars, #1 team in the state for Class B boys basketball, leads the Glen Ullin-Hebron Bearcats on the road 15-12. That 3-pointer won't go by Austin Miller. I thought he was about to say, nope, we're tying this one up here.
That's right.
Hansen with the ball on the wing, defended by Jackson Roll. Inside McKeith. That jumper is good for 2.
A good jump shot there by McKeith. This can be a little bit of a danger time for Glen Ullin. You got to keep this game close. Central Mclean, you can see clearly bringing the pressure.
That pass just goes off the mark. Will be Cougars basketball. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original created and bottled right here in North Dakota. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare. McKeith looking to go 5 straight. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Miller.
Austin Miller, 3 rebounds right now in this game. Just something stands out. Ethan Hansen, 7 3 rebounds so far for Central Mclean, playing really well.
Ryan Schneider with the ball at the block. He gives it out to Jackson Roll. He's far beyond the 3-point line, but that's still his range, and he will let it fly. Good dump off pass.
Oh.
Reed Schneider can't get that one to fall.
That was a good dump. Unable to finish the acrobatic kind of layup.
Pull-up jumper by Rittenbach. That one won't fall. Rebounded by McKeith. Nice baseline pass to Hansen. That one won't fall. McKeith battling inside, but he's going to get called with the personal.
Yeah, that time you could definitely see him being a little over-aggressive, Caden. Just way to get off the floor nice and quick, but you can't go over the guy boxing you out, especially when it's right in front of the official.
Schneider gives it up to Vogley, back up top to Ryan Schneider. Vogley loses his handle on it, kicks it out to Jackson Roll, over to Ryan Schneider. He's looking to drive, had a wide open Vogley right down the middle of the lane, just had his head down. You'd like to see him have his head up as he's dribbling off that screen a little bit. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Roll. Nice give and go. Beautiful play by the Bearcats.
Great passing there, just working the shot clock down, and they find Reed Schneider with a little tip pass almost from Vogley there.
Seeing a lot of kids, especially in Class B basketball, that shot clock gets low like that, they're probably going to try and fire up a three. They're not going to be able to attack the glass like that as Ethan Hansen gets a three-pointer to go.
Ethan Hansen with 10 points here out of the 20 for the Cougars. Shooting the ball well. He's got 2 triples in this game already. Good to see that.
Ryan Schneider's answer won't fall. Rebounded by the Cougars and Ethan Hansen. He's looking to push it. Kicks it to the corner of Rittenbach. Cross-court pass to Aiden Hansen. Finds Ethan back in the corner, back up to Aiden, inside to McKeith. Cross-court pass, Rittenbach 3. Good ball movement by the Cougars. Keeping the possession alive as Aiden Hansen gets to go for 2.
That right there is good ball movement, just working it around, getting the shot that they wanted.
Taking a look at this one on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Cougars sticking with it. They lead by 8.
We realized he had 2 broken bones, was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
The Cougars lead the Bearcats 22-14 here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. With locations throughout ND, Minnesota, and Arizona, BNC National Bank provides you with banking and wealth management services for your business and family. Visit BNC Bank online today at bnc.bank.
Yeah, really on in this game. Ethan Hansen, 10 points, 4 rebounds, playing very, very well. It's been fun though. Glen Ullins in this game. They're competing. They're a couple shots away from this game potentially being tied or with the lead. Got to eliminate those turnovers. They had a couple where they turned the ball over on just easy possessions, but so far, very good competitive game.
Good move inside. Looks like Ryan Schneider was not able to get that one to go. He was looking for a foul. Thought he got bumped on the elbow.
Got to finish that nice down low like that, though.
Ethan Hansen for 2.
Ethan Hansen tonight is very impressive to me, Caden. Just continuing to score, do everything, kind of play defense for him. Good to see.
I don't know, for a first half early on, Sports Clips MVP player of the game.
Yeah, right now,
Ethan Hansen has that vote.
He's sure looking like it right now.
Roll says, what about me, though? Buries yet another deep triple.
Why don't you guys be quiet up there as I'm going to bury this 3. Good shot there by Roll.
Cougars lead by 7 here with 3:45 to go in half number 1.
He does have good range, though. Gets those feet set. He doesn't elevate too much to get off the floor, so looks like we got a substitution. Jonas Christensen coming in.
Well, perfect. Let's take a look at that Jackson Roll 3 one more time.
We were close there on it. We were zoomed in on our hero cam, it looked like, but he was deep. Let's just say that. We'll let everybody know.
Ethan Hansen takes the screen from McKeith. Finds the rolling McKeith. That's a tough left-handed bucket.
Yeah, McKeith, 4 points here in the second quarter. It was a very good move. Way to keep the defender on the hip.
Ryan Schneider fires that one up to Austin Miller. Can't get the 3 to go. Ethan Hansen in transition. He's going to get fouled and head to the line.
Yeah, Foul on Austin Miller there. Good play. You can see that connection, that what they're trying to do. They want to get out and run. You know, they average 76 points a game, Caden. They're at 26 here before 3 minutes left here in the second quarter.
Ethan Hansen gets free throw number 1 to fall from our Serve Pro free throw line, 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro.
Yeah, Ethan Hansen 2 for 2 there. Just like that, the lead kind of ballooned up to 11, huh, Caden?
Jackson Roll looking to cut it down. Little too strong, rebounded by the Cougars, and they're looking to push it. Dumps it inside to Christensen. Nice pass inside as Aiden Hansen gets to go for 2.
Yeah, you can tell right now this is kind of that time for Glen Ullin-Hebron that you want to see the Bearcats answer here.
Vogely, that one rims in and out. He's looking down, trying to get Jonas Christensen checked in for the game for the Cougars for the first time. McKee fades away. That one won't go. Rebounded by Roll. Bearcats looking to push it. Looks like Ryan Schneider thought Austin Miller was going to be cutting there. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Anderson and the Cougars, and we'll take one with them right here on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
As we return to Glen Ullin, North Dakota here for Central Mclean and Glen Ullin-Hebron. The Cougars got a 13-point lead here with 2:12 remaining on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. If you're Coach Vogely and the Bearcats, what are you looking to do here with 2 minutes to go?
You got to trim this lead to about 7 before halftime. You got to string together a couple stops, get into transition, get a couple buckets, cut this lead.
Cougars moving the ball around well. Aiden Hansen with the ball in the corner, thought about the 3. Keefe over to Rittenbach to the corner to Ethan Hansen. Ethan Hansen tries to throw it into Christensen. That one's going to be tipped away by Ryan Schneider.
7 seconds here on the shot clock. Now they get the substitution. You got Kevin Zook coming into the game for the Bearcats.
Saw him getting some shots up as soon as the PSP Network crew rolled into town, getting those pregame jump shots up. Hansen's going to have to fire it up. That one won't fall. Battling inside is Christensen. Bearcats able to poke that one free.
That was a tough play there by Christensen, trying to keep it alive, get the extra possession. See if Glen Ullin can get a bucket here.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938.
Good rebound there by Reed Schneider. Glen Ullin, I got him for 5 turnovers here in the first half right now. Just a couple of those plays, Caden, that can kind of make or break a little bit of your team and your momentum, especially on offense.
Looks like the Cougars decide to switch and go into a zone here. Reed Schneider with the ball at the top of the key, gives it up to Vogely. Inside to Ryan Schneider. Good dump off pass, good feed, good finish. Schneider to Schneider for 2.
Yeah, great pass there. Get one more stop for the Bearcats here and go into halftime down 11 if you possibly can.
Aiden Hansen, top of the key 3. That one's off the mark. Rebounded by Reed Schneider. Ryan Schneider will walk the ball up the court. Ideally, if you're the Bearcats, get the last shot to end this half.
Correct.
Vogely with the ball over to Ryan Schneider. Vogely back with the ball. Jackson Roll. I thought he was going to pull that one.
Might now.
There it is. Deep triple. That one won't fall. 3 seconds left here in half number 1. Cougars will get the last shot now. Aiden Hansen Gives it up to Rittenbach. Off in time. Oh, just off the rim. We've reached halftime here on the PSP Network. Cougars 30, Bearcats 19.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There are some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
As we return to Glen Ullin High School for our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report. Accidents happen. It's a part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to help you get your car and your life back on the road, literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car at Jerome's Collision Center. As you see on our scoreboard, we have the Central Mclean Cougars coming in as the #1 team in the state in Class B boys hoops, leading the home team on the scoreboard, the Glen Ullin-Hebron Bearcats, by a score of 30-19. I'll kick it over to my partner in crime, Anthony, as he has some stats for us to recap half number 1.
Yeah, so in the first half, just Central Mclean, the seniors, Aiden Hansen, Rittenbach, and McKeef. McKeef and Rittenbach have 4 apiece. Aiden Hansen with 8 and 6 rebounds in that first half. So, again, like we said, he does average a double-double, flirting with it again here tonight. Led in scoring, though, by the sophomore, 5'11", Ethan Hansen with 14 points and 4 rebounds and a couple of assists. So, great start to the game, like we were saying earlier, Caden, for Ethan Hansen, and for the 30 total points for the Cougars. And over to the Bearcats, they're led in scoring tonight right now by Reed Schneider with 6 and 4 rebounds. 6 also for Jackson Roll, 3 for Vogley, 2 for Ryan Schneider, and 2 for Austin Miller for the 19 points for the Bearcats. Just something that stood out to me there, Caden, is first quarter, Central Mclean had 15. Halftime, 30. So they've scored 15 now twice. And just Glen Ullin had 12 in that first quarter and finished with 19. So just couldn't get it rolling. Central Mclean amped up the pressure, let's say, a little bit, right? As the #1 seed, they probably Coach Anderson might have been like, hey, let's step it up. We got to be here. It's ready to play. It's game time. And here they are with that 11-point lead at half.
Big thing for me for the Bearcats there in that second quarter, too, is that first quarter did not transition. Yes, they were making a lot of shots, but they weren't providing the same hustle that they were. You know, they weren't boxing out on the defensive end. They gave up probably 3 or 4 offensive boards to the Cougars that led to second chance opportunities. So they cleaned that stuff up, get back to that first quarter, and they're looking right back into this game.
That's what you'd like to see to start the third here.
We're going to step aside here on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report here on the PSP Network.
Relax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance hot tubs, and Michael Phelps swim spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
As we return on our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report, Mr. Vetter was able to catch a glimpse of some trophies here at the Glen Ullin High School.
Yeah, you know, we came in here and you can see the Bearcat records and the famous kind of what I like to call them, the famous Rattler Brickmaker records. So just looking at some of that, you see back in the day in 1985, 86, 84, 87, I mean, Glen Ullin back in the day with the Gervings, Wilhelm, I mean, they were a tough team. I wish we would have got to see them play because we hear about it a lot, but you can see clearly in these trophy cases when you come to some of these schools out here of, you know, what teams had those years where, you know, they have siblings, cousins, relatives, you know, the whole community came together back then, and the Glen Ullin Rattlers were a very good basketball program back in the 80s that unfortunately was not able to get over the hump, but they were very close a few years there.
That they were, and lost my trail of thought there.
Well, I mean, I just had some stuff written down, you know. Glen Ullin plays in the holiday tournament. You know, we saw him early on this year. Just a little fact here, but in 1986, they won the holiday tournament. It was at St. Mary's in Bismarck. They beat the #1 team in the state at that tournament, who was Grafton in Class A. I think they also beat St. Mary's or somebody else in that tournament if I would find out, but they were a top team back in the day, and it's it's exciting that we get to kind of work with some people that are from here. So it's exciting for us to be here, get to see the history on the walls and all these records. And we were speaking of it today that we wish that we had some more records from Bishop Ryan. And, you know, it's awesome to be able to come into some of these smaller communities around the state of North Dakota, and you get to see that history from, is that the glory days of basketball? I don't know. They would say so, right? We would probably say, no, our years were. But anyways, it's a lot of fun to be here in Glen, Ullin-Hebron, and the people, again, like we said last week, they love it when we show up, and it's always fun to come out here.
As we are ready to transition from our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report, once again, call them at 701-852-5126. So the Cougars get the ball to start half number 2, and Aiden Hansen's looking to go right to the rim. So that one won't fall. He's sticking with it. He'll get the second chance opportunity to go. That's one of those things, like I said at halftime, got to do a better job of boxing out if you're the Bearcats.
Yeah, you saw Schneider, they're battling, but credit goes to Aiden Hansen just sticking with it and get another turnover there, the first one of the half. So I'm going to try to do a little better job here of keeping some stats for us here, Caden, but just got to finish those defensive possessions with a rebound.
Ethan Hansen goes inside to Aiden Hansen. Little handoff to Rittenbach. Top of the key three won't fall. Aiden Hansen able to come down with the rebound inside. McKeith. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Austin Miller. Looks like we're going to get a foul on the play. Looks like that one's going to be called on the Cougars, and that is Jace Utley. We did not have many fouls in that first half.
Yeah, and that is Jace Utley's third out of the 5 total fouls in this game for Central Mclean and Glen Ullin in the first half. I actually had him only committing 1 foul. If that was correct, it might have been wrong, but I had him for 1 foul in that first half. So been a pretty clean game by both sides.
Cougars able to come away with a steal. Hansen up to Hansen. Utley too strong. Rittenbach right there to follow it up for 2.
Way to stick with it. Rittenbach, just right place, right time.
4-0 run to start half number 2 for the Cougars. Ryan Schneider pump fakes inside, stolen by Aiden Hansen. Ethan Hansen comes away with it. He's looking to drive. Takes the bump and off the glass for 2. It's a quick timeout by Coach Vogley. The Cougars extending their lead here on the PSP Network.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it. Dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Still in the timeout here in Glen Ullin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule this week on PSP Network. Got 4 games tomorrow, we got 4 broadcasts going on tomorrow. Looks like 3 of the 4 are double headers.
Yeah, we're always doing a lot of games, and we're blessed to be able to bring our crew out here to Glen Ullin. And I know tomorrow night I think I'm going to be in the capital city for Minot High coming down playing Bismarck Century, which is always good in the WDA to go watch. So I'll probably try to get over there and watch that game tomorrow night, Caden.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. It's Planet Pizza. Call now, 701-852-1700. Reed Schneider sticking with it. Can't get the second opportunity to go. Aiden Hansen comes away with the board.
Yeah, Reed Schneider, he's battled tonight. He's a good young athletic player, just hasn't been able to finish a couple of those bunnies around the rim.
McKeith, tough reverse layup, won't go. Aiden Hansen sticking with it. Gets another opportunity. Ethan Hansen 3. That one won't fall. Reed Schneider able to come away. Ethan Hansen down low, battling Aiden Hansen for 2. The Hansens just battling for that second chance opportunity.
I'm trying to keep stats here, Caden, and I got Aiden Hansen on one possession. He had 2 offensive rebounds quick. There's another one.
Rittenbach looking to drive. Ethan Hansen in the corner, gives it up to McKeith. Aiden Hansen at the top of the key. That was Rittenbach now in the corner to Jacob Wolf, seeing his first action here tonight. That pass is tipped by Ryan Schneider, and here comes the Bearcats. Roll gives it up to Ryan Schneider. How that one was not blocked, I do not know, but he was able to stay patient and get that shot off cleanly.
I do not know how that one was blocked as well, Caden. The defender was kind of coming from behind his head there, and just good credit to Ryan Schneider for knocking that one in. Good pass.
Inside, McKeith for 2.
What a pass there by Aiden Hansen, doing it all tonight right now. I got him for 12 points, and he is at that double-double right now. I got him for 11 rebounds in this game, so double-double with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Reed Schneider stepping out. You know what, you said after our broadcast last week with Washburn and Flasher that you wanted to do a better job of keeping track of rebounds and steals and all that, and the fact that you got it on the first game.
I'm trying. I wish that that I had a little bit more space, that I didn't have to keep sliding back and forth. But I'm getting there, Caden. It's a work in progress for me. But eventually here, I'm gonna have some good stats. Got to be like Chuck Claremont. I always listen to Chuck, and I'm like, gosh, does Chuck have good stats?
And Hansen's 3 won't go. Got to get the old district booklets that have like all the points, free throws, steals, rebounds.
They were green.
Yep. Aiden Hansen looking to drive. Reed Schneider goes up to meet him at the rim. Hansen sticks with it, won't go. Cougars just battling for second chance opportunities here tonight.
Yeah, they are definitely winning that battle with the second chance opportunities, and you can see Coach Anderson. I mean, he's right below us, but he's not a very animated guy. He's been there for 22 years, coaching with Turtle Lake Mercer before the co-op with Central Mclean, but just he's got his team working really hard. They're playing very good basketball this year, and it's exciting times in the Central Mclean Cougar, if you want to call it the wave, right? I mean, being number 1 ranked, it's a hard thing to wake up every game for it, but awesome for them and their fans right now early on in the season.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. Ryan Schneider, spin move. He's got it to go for 2.
Yeah, Schneider 4 points here in the second half. Glen Ullin just seeing if they can cut into this lead, maybe get it to 10 by the end of the quarter.
Reed Schneider almost able to come away with that one.
Need a couple of those to go your way here.
Cougars currently outscoring the Bearcats here in quarter number 3, 10-4. Good ball movement. Aiden Hansen sticks with it. Another offensive rebound, and he gets it to go.
That's why he's got a double-double. No, I'm just saying he works, man. He is a worker. That's hard to teach and coach, you know, get somebody to have that ability that just wants to go after his shot attempts.
He's going to get called for the reach-in foul as Reed Schneider is trying to put him in the post there. Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Ryan Family Dealership. Shop their entire inventory at driveryan.com or visit one of their 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Roll with the ball at the top of the key. Been quiet here in quarter number 3.
Yeah, Roll had a 3 in the first, 3 in the second.
Making a 3 in the fourth.
Ooh.
I thought it was going to be right on cue. Hey, from up here from the nest, I thought that one was finding the bottom of the net.
That did look good from up here, but just a little wide left.
Rittenbach with the ball at the top of the key. Looks like Rolls on Hansen down low now. Cross court pass, Rittenbach. Beautiful setup by the Cougars. Got the shot they wanted, just couldn't get it to fall.
Now Schneider with another rebound there.
Roll looking to drive, just got a little out of control on that one. Would like to see him come to a full jump stop there.
Yeah, that's the 5th turnover already in this third quarter for the Bearcats.
Ethan Hansen to Aiden Hansen for 2.
That connection is special up to Aiden Hansen with 16 points here. Ethan Hansen with another assist. Central Mclean is rolling.
Ryan Schneider just a little too, it's kind of crazy, a little too high, a little too tall on the pass to someone who's 6'5".
Yeah, I like it though. I mean, what did our coaches always teach us, right? Is you throw it up high for your big, you know, corner of the backward, right? You want them to have the opportunity to out jump, use that height to their advantage, and we were always taught that by all of our coaches. Is with a big, you got to put that ball up towards the corner of the backboard, let them go gather, finish strong.
Going back to my days playing with Anthony in high school, but now I do that and he gets mad at me.
Yeah. I get mad at rec basketball.
Foul called on Vogely for the Bearcats.
I get more mad, Caden, because I'm so out of shape.
Aren't we all? Inside. Too strong, rebounded by Reed Schneider. Gives it up to Ryan, and here come the Bearcats with 60 seconds to go on our BNC National Bank scoreboard here in quarter number 3. BNC National Bank will make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online at bnc.bank.
Good spin there by Vogely, getting downhill. Foul on Rittenbach. That is his first.
Ryan Schneider goes inside to Reed Schneider. Good move down low. Little too strong. Rebounded by Aiden Hansen. Up to Rittenbach. Good hands by Roll, able to poke that one free. Reed Schneider using that frame. Does not have numbers, decides to pull it back out. The Cougars come away with another steal.
6 turnover in this third quarter for Glen Ullin.
Hansen, good control in the wraparound feed.
Jonas Christensen, first bucket of the game there. With the nice pass from Aiden Hansen. He does it all. He sure does, Caden.
Aiden Hansen pokes it free. 3 seconds to go. Roll pokes it free. He'll get one off. That one hits the top of the gymnasium. As we've reached the end of quarter 3. Cougars 46, Bearcats 23.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Quarter number 4 is underway here on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. Rittenbach in the corner. Nice little slip by Aiden Hansen. Cross-court pass. McKeith, 3, won't go. Rebounded by Miller.
Austin Miller, 5 rebounds for the Bearcats.
Props to the Cougars here through quarter number 2 and 3. I mean, Bearcats put up, what was it, 12 in quarter number 1 and 11 points combined through quarter 2 and 3.
Yeah, and Central Mclean has done the same consistency every quarter. They scored 15, and then 16 in the third there. So just that consistency. It also helps when you got guys like Aiden Hansen and Ethan.
Ethan tried to go for the cradle reverse layup. That would have been sweet.
Ooh.
Inside, McKeith battling. Reed Schneider with the good defense. He corrals the board.
Good left hand, though, by McKeith. I like that, just taking that quick dribble, going up fast. It's one way to get away from a shot blocker.
To the cup goes Ryan Schneider.
We always learn that too. If you want to beat a shot blocker, you got to beat them off the floor. You got to just go up sometimes. When you sit there and think, that lets them have time to think as well. So sometimes when you just go up and attack and finish strong, you can evade a shot blocker.
Backdoor pass. Aiden Hansen too strong on that one. Another rebound for Reed Schneider. Roll a little loose with the dribble, and Aiden Hansen comes away with another steal. He's looking to go coast to coast. Can't finish that one around the cup.
Another board with
Bearcats
Schneider.
got numbers. Aiden Hansen with yet another steal.
Wow.
He gets the Cougars going in transition.
Good pass.
Bearcats do a good job recovering. The Cougars will set up their offense.
Yeah, Aiden Hansen averages 3 steals a game tonight. I do not have the steal stat, but I would say he's at least at 5 or 6 by himself.
Are we going to plan for that one for next time?
I don't think so. That'll be hard for me.
Aiden Hansen inside for 2.
Just good basketball by the Cougars right now.
Jackson roll, 3-pointer. That one's good. Cougars lead by 20 here with 5:40 to go here in the ball game. Rittenbach on the wing, defended by Miller, gives it up to Utley. McKeith gives it up to Rittenbach, over to Aiden Hansen. Offense for the Cougars getting a little stagnant here. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rittenbach fires a triple. That one won't go. Rebounded by Roll.
I like seeing, though, the ball movement, just kind of working that clock, working the possessions, make it a possession game now.
Ethan Hansen, good defense. Just put his hands on him a little too much.
Yeah, they will call that the hand check all the time, right? That's what they even look like. The official will show you that the palm of your hand, knowing that you were riding the offensive guy down.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155. New installation, upgrades, and all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan today at 222-2155.
You know, Caden, 11 state appearances for, it's not really just for Central McLean, but through the whole co-op with Turtle Lake, Mercer, Underwood. 11 times that those schools kind of throughout the years were at the state tournament.
Roll knocks down another 3.
Yeah, nice bucket there by Jackson. Roll was held scoreless in the 3rd. Now he's got 6 points here in the 4th.
Ethan Hansen. It's like he got fouled trying to put that ball on the deck. See Vogley, nice jump stop, relocating, and that's stuff you love to see as a guard. Coming to that complete jump shot, you got to find your shooters, and your shooters have to be able to make sure that you can see them. He does just that, as Roll was able to relocate, found the opening.
Absolutely. You know, we called earlier before today. You were on the phone with the All-Stater from Turtle Lake back in the day, Trapper Jacobs, one of our really good friends. Another offensive rebound by Aiden Hansen there. Just have up to 15 rebounds on tonight's game. But like I was saying, Caden, you know, we called Trapper, and one of the assistant coaches is Hunter, his brother, so we talked to him earlier, and it's just fun to see people that we played against now kind of, do you say, giving back to the community almost a little bit, right? I know these guys put in a lot of time, these coaches across the state, and it's fun to see people our age that we played against now coaching their high school teams, you know. So just so cool to see Hunter and get to catch up with him tonight, and happy for what they got rolling in Central McLean right now.
Aiden Hansen gets the second free throw to fall on our Serve Pro charity stripe. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water, and cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Bearcats battling for that loose ball there. It's like we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Anderson of the Cougars, and we'll take one with them here on the PST Network.
Beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas, by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
.355 remaining here in quarter number 4. Hey fans, don't forget, following the conclusion of this game, Mr. Vetter will meet with our winning head coach and our Sports Clip MVP of the game, as well as following with our planning team financial advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show. Looks like Austin Miller will return for the Bearcats.
Glen Ullin came out and kind of almost punched him in the mouth a little bit, caught him off guard. And credit to Central Mclean for calming that down, coming together. You know, they returned 9 letter winners from last year, and we were up in Garrison when they won the district last year, and that was a huge district win for them to beat Wilton Wing. And here they are this year just building off of that, right? And we saw that with a lot of teams. You get these group of kids together, and you just build something that you got special, and you let it roll, and this year we're seeing the fruits of that.
Reed Schneider gets fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line. Brought to you in part by Serve Pro. Can't get free throw number 1 to fall here with 3:20 remaining here in quarter number 4. Second free throw is up and in.
7 points and 9 rebounds for Reed Schneider tonight for the sophomore, 6'5". He's got a promising future going for him, strong, athletic.
Aiden Hansen gets him to jump on that one and stays patient and kisses it off the glass for 2.
Aiden Hansen, a stat-stuffing night tonight.
I think he heard all the praise we were giving to Ethan in that first half, and he said, nope, let me remind you who I am. That three-pointer is good.
Jackson Vogley, you like to see, you know, this type of game when you're down, you just got to play hard. You got to finish the game, finish strong.
Rittenbach takes the screen from McKeith, gives it up to Aiden Hansen on the wing, defended by Reed Schneider. Cougars moving it across the top of the key. Under 10 to go on the shot clock. Aiden Hansen tries to fire it over to Rittenbach as that one's going to go off his hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, good defense there.
Hey fans, don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Ryan Family Dealership. At Ryan Family Dealerships, the commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations in Minot and Williston. Or shop online at driveryan.com. You know, Anthony, I'm kind of keep glancing at the computer here and seeing that ND score feed, and kind of tough for me to remember that we started this broadcast an hour early, and so some of these games are in the third quarter at halftime.
Yeah.
And here we are, under 2 to go in quarter number 4.
Yeah, and some games are probably just getting started around the state, so good play there.
Looking like a Denver Broncos safety is Ryan Schneider coming off to pick that one off.
You would sneak that in, wouldn't you?
Have to. Big game Saturday. Vogley, good pass inside. Reed Schneider can't get it to go, but Ryan is right there to clean it up.
Good play there, following up from Reed, getting the rebound.
Bearcats doing a good job trying to hurry them up here. The Cougars, they're staying disciplined.
Yeah, they sure are. We saw that a couple times in the third. They made a bucket, brought some pressure, but you see Central Mclean just having that poise, being able to work the shot clock down, getting a good shot.
Aiden Hansen gets it to go for 2. Vogley defended by Ethan Hansen. Nice little Head fake. Aiden Hansen steps in there and takes the charge.
Hope he's okay. That was a big collision there. Kind of fell on his head a little bit. He looks to be all right. See if they get a substitution for him, I think. Nope. They're going to get Ty McKeef off the game. Aiden Hansen seems to be okay. Way to step in there. I mean, I'll tell you what, I was not a charge taker, but being 6'4", taking charges, that's what your coach wants to see.
Aiden Hansen gives it up to Rittenbach. Aiden Hansen on the wing. Back up top to Miller, to Rittenbach. Cougars just moving the ball around here, trying to milk some clock. Rittenbach looking to drive. Nice floater just off the back iron. Cougars able to corral the rebound. They will pull it back out. They're going to look to just dribble this one out and waste some clock here. Looks like we're going to get a foul. Hey, fans, don't go anywhere as Mr. Vetter is going to head down to the court. He's going to catch up with our winning head coach in Joey Anderson of the Central Mclean Cougars and our Sports Clips MVP player of the game here tonight. Sports Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with a hairstylist today at sportsclips.com. As we reach triple zeros here from Glen Ullin, where the Central Mclean Cougars and #1 team in the state of Class B boys basketball takes this one over the home team on the scoreboard, the Glen Ullin-Hebron Bearcats, by a score of 53-37. So I just saw Mr. Vetter just sprinting after to go get our player of the game. He's able to corral him. So I go ahead and get ready to kick it down to Mr. Vetter, where he will have our post-game show.
All right, thanks, Caden. Here with Aiden Hansen. Congratulations tonight. You guys average, I got you for 76 points. Glen Ullin was showing some different action at you tonight. You guys scored 53. How does your defense, though, get you the win tonight and help you going through the rest of the season?
Yeah, they were a physical team. They played physical all game. And we just try to cover their shooters and take care of the big guy inside.
You know, do you get tired, may I ask? Because you had probably 7, 8 offensive rebounds off of your own miss, off of a teammate's miss. How does that, though, you know, your work ethic, that's kind of infectious to your team. How do you every night do that and also help your team get momentum by how you play?
Yeah, I just try to play as hard as I can every game, every practice. Just get the guys some energy and, yeah, get offensive boards a lot, work hard on defense.
Yeah, I mean, I had you tonight for 23 and 15, so that's work. But congratulations, Aiden. Thank you. I'll get your coach. Here with Coach Anderson. Congratulations. Like I was telling Aiden, you know, you guys averaged 76 points tonight. How does a team like Glen Ullin hold you guys to 53 tonight, but then credit to your team for defending, holding them to 37?
Yeah, we just didn't hit the three-pointers. We lived on a three-point line, to be honest with you. We have a good inside game and a good outside game, you know, and they covered us and we didn't shoot well, you know, and that just sometimes if you don't make them three-pointers, it makes it a whole different ball game. But we tried to push the ball on them a few times too, so, I mean, that's basically, you know, you hit 5 to 10 three-pointers at 30 points real quick, like, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I got Rittenbach, good shooter. You got shooters all over the floor, right? But how does a kid like Aiden Hansen, who has 15 rebounds tonight, 23 points, just working on a night when you don't shoot the best, how is it to have a kid like that just works so hard to help the team?
Well, Aiden just works all the time. I mean, every time the ball goes up, it doesn't matter offense or defensive. He's crashing the boards, and when he gets rebounds, he's looking down the floor for the fast breaks, and then he actually finishes the fast breaks a lot of times, you know, when he does get the rebound, you know. Like I said, the team are very non-selfish, and I think they enjoy playing with each other, and that just creates a lot more offense, a lot better defense in that situation. And
yeah, I mean, just watching, and we got a few more games coming up just to get to call you guys. The chemistry from last year, we got to see you in districts, and you came up short. Is that kind of been a motivator for this group this year?
Well, I thought last year basically it was kind of fun because, you know, we were kind of a little lower, and then we slowly kept working our way up. So every game we kept improving and kept improving. And while this year you kind of, when you're on top, you kind of go backwards sometimes and thinking, what can we do to make ourselves different? And a lot of teams that we play nowadays, they basically, I always tell my kids, they know my offense better than we know our offense. And so they kind of take that away. And then, you know, then you have to go back to a little bit of freelancing and just being good ball players.
Well, congratulations on the win and best of luck. Thank you.
Thanks, Anthony, for catching up with our Sports Clips MVP player of the game and our winning head coach, Joey Anderson and Aiden Hansen. As we move over to our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you are looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. And Shots Crossroads. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. As we move over on our post-game show, I got this one in as the Spas Etc. move of the game here. As you see the hustle by the Hansons. I mean, that just goes to show it was kind of like that all night by the duo between Ethan and Aiden. I mean, from offensive rebound, steal, you can just see the hustle, the never quit mentality there after every rebound as long as they possibly can until the absolute last second where the other team corrals it and then they're getting back on defense. But if that ball is loose, you bet one of the Hansons is going to be on that. As that Spas Etc. move of the game, it's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop into Spas Etc. and you will find a massive inventory and a next-level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. bringing you our move of the game. So we're going to step aside here on our post-game show, take a short little break, and we will be back after this.
Learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
As we return to wrap up our Planning Team Financial Advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show here from Glen, Ullin, North Dakota in the Glen Ullin Gymnasium. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom and Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Mr. Vetter has joined me back up here in the nest, and he's got some stats to recap half number one.
Yeah, I got some stats here for you.
Anthony got a little sidetracked.
Sorry
we
about
finally
that.
got Mr. Hansen back out of the locker room so we can get our pick.
No, first for Glen Ullin-Hebron tonight, you had 10 points by Ryan Schneider. Led in scoring, Jackson Roll had 12 tonight, 7 by Reed Schneider with 10 rebounds, so double-double for him tonight. Austin Miller finished with 2, and Jackson Vogley with 6. Hopefully we keep our, I think they're just doing it to get some kids out of the gym, but we'll be all right here. We'll speed this up. And then over for Central Mclean, they were led tonight, 23 points by Aiden Hansen, 15 rebounds. Then following was Ethan Hansen with 16, 6 by Ty McKeef, 6 for Bridger Rittenbach, and 2 for Jonas Christensen for the Central Mclean Cougars for that 53 points tonight for the number 1 team. So they good win for them tonight, as you got to hear from Coach. I was happy with those interviews. Just, you know, they live by the 3, right? And tonight they weren't able to get the 3-ball rolling, but it's good to have other pieces that can assist when your shots aren't falling. So very happy performance by Central Mclean tonight. Credit also to Glen Ullin for mixing it up, showing some different looks for the Cougars tonight. But good game overall here, Caden, and I was happy to be up here in the nest with you tonight, my friend.
This nest was sweet. When we were told about the nest, we got excited that we would be up in a little press box type deal. But no, this was sweet. Thanks for having us, Glen Ullin. We had a blast. As we wrap up our planning team financial advisors and Shots Crossroads post-game show, we had the Central Mclean Cougars, #1 team in the state for Class B boys basketball, get a road win over the Glen Ullin-Hebron Bearcats by a score of 53-37. John Samuelson producing, Anthony Vetter alongside me. I'm Caden Sheen, and good night from Glen Ullin.
Is proudly brought to you by